does that. You sin, and they say that you're forgiven if you just talk to the Father. And you have the nerve to call the priest the Father. Alright? He don't have the power to forgive you. Oh, don't worry, you can sin. You're covered by the blood of Jesus Christ. No, you're not. Dude. It says in the New Testament, I come not to destroy the law, nor the prophets, but to fulfill them. That's what it says. He's come to fulfill the law. How is he coming to fulfill the law? He's supporting his life. He's putting his blood upon the law, that the curses do not be placed upon the children of Israel. That the curses be not placed upon the children of Israel. Thus, in the later future, children of Israel, starting with the prophets, from the elders, apostles on down, start to realize righteousness is better than wickedness, and will start to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, though they cannot follow it 100%, because you cannot follow the 100% law because of this world. You try to the best of your ability, showing your faith. Alright? Ultimately, them being saved because they will follow the law, statutes, and commandments through the faith. To be saved through the faith of doing that. Thus, fulfilling the law. Because in the kingdom, the Most High is going to put it in the children of Israel, in their hearts, as an instinct, to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Thus, fulfilling the law. He came to fulfill the law, not to destroy it. Now the Christians have it otherwise. No, I didn't say it. Christianity doesn't teach that Jesus comes to destroy the law. Says them. Here they are eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, eating all types of abominable things. At least our people are. These heathens, doesn't matter if they're eating that or not. But in the kingdom, they're going to be judged for it, because they're going to be forcibly follow the law. Now the Most High says, woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh. Like the Zach said, woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me. You take counsel, but of him. You take counsel to your pastor, your father in those churches, in the temple. You take counsel, but not of the Most High himself. You don't ask forgiveness to the Most High. You ask forgiveness to your pastor. You think that you think that he has the power to forgive you iniquity that will put you to death? He don't got power to forgive you over that. Because the one who established the law is higher than him. Is he Jesus Christ? What this world calls him? No, he's not. So he's obviously not a mediator. So the real question is, who the hell is he? Well, that's a simple question. He's the devil. No, devil is not a giant demon with big horns and a pitchfork. The devil is a people. It is a title. It means deceiver. That is as simple as I can put it. Devil's definition is deceiver. Then what am I saying? Says them. Isn't he the devil? Says them. Satan is another title. Means adversary. Means adverse. Why is he adverse? He's adverse to the law. He doesn't follow it. He goes against it every single time. Then what about Lucifer that was cast out of heaven? That's a prophecy. It didn't happen just yet. If it would happen, then what has been spoken about in Genesis. But it was not. It is a prophecy. Lucifer means Luciferius, which means illuminating or luminescent. Who has that title? The Illuminati means illuminate, which means to be illuminated. Who rules the Illuminati? Now that's quite simple. The so-called white man. And no, he has not been around. He is not a reptile. He is not a snake. If he's a serpent, it is another title. It means a sly-tongued, deceiving person. Crafty person. He's a very crafty. And the Most High even praised him. Just a little bit. He said he's wiser than Daniel. He's wise to do wickedness. And our people are following the footsteps of Edom. Following the footsteps of the so-called white man. Yahweh Shah, with this white man that calls Jesus, said, ye are your father the devil. The father, ye are the father, ye are your father the devil. Let me get that actually. I don't want to replicate it. There you are. This is John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are your father the devil. Who is talking? Who is that you that he's talking about there? The children of Israel. The wicked ones. The 2/3 of the nation of Israel. They are the father. Ye are your father the devil. Because you're walking after the father. Your father the devil. Because he's your big daddy. And the lust of your father ye will do. The lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning. Now who is that murderer from the beginning? Cain. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man is spiritually Cain. They hate to hear that. They despise his word. Yeah, he used to come over there with a four-tongue. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. And he got a dagger right behind your back. You don't see it. And you'll believe in his words. Now, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that in the apocrypha. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. He abode not in the truth because there is no truth in him. You ain't Esau. You ain't gonna be saved, man. None of you nations are. You are deceived by Esau's wrath of his fornication, man. He was mad, and through his mad, he was doing some nasty ass things. Raping our men in the butt, man. Raping our children in the butt too. These are nasty people. You want to forget that shit. It's part of who you are. You can't forget it. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. For he is a liar and the father of it. Thus saith Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And because I tell you the truth, you believe me not. How is Yahweh Shai speaking the truth right now? Through his men. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai speaking through his men. Through the men. Alright? That's how. Who's his men? The prophets. Alright, you will get back to this. Wait. No, jump around though. Get something to eat. No.
Ezekiel chapter 30, verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table.
What does it say in Habakkuk? What does it say in Habakkuk? Write the vision upon the table. Write the vision upon the table. Continue.
Now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book.
Note it in a book.
That
That table is the roll. Alright, that roll later became a book. Alright? You know what Bible means? Many Christians don't know what Bible means. Many Christians don't know what Bible means. The Catholics too. They don't know what it means. It means a book of books. It means a book of books. And before the books were scrolls. And the scrolls were in ancient Hebrew. Well, before the scrolls of in Greek. Originally it was ancient Hebrew. Alright, continue.
and note it in a book, that it may be far from the time to come forever and ever. Forever and ever.
No, like that it may be for the time. Because he said for.
Oh. That it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
Now it is prophecy that the book will last forever and ever. Alright? The book will last. The word will last. Through the time until it's spoken. Alright? Until the time it's spoken unto the children of Israel. And to the wicked, into the wicked heathens, the evil heathens. Especially Esau Edom. To tell them the warning. Oh no, not a warning. Let me rephrase that. The proper word is declaration. A declaration from the Most High declaring war. And this war is all one-sided. It's one-sided. You're gonna use the weapons. You're gonna use the weapons made from materials from the one and only Almighty Creator. That's a one-sided battle, man. He declared war. You might as well just drop your weapons, surrender. You might as well drop your weapons and surrender. But you're gonna be so fearful you will want to. But as the second Ezra in the 13th chapter says, as second Ezra 13th chapter says, ye were durst to fight. You were durst to fight. You were forced. You were urged to fight. You know why? Guess what happened? Why that happened to you? You know what happened? The Most High put the spirit he put on the Pharaoh. Alright? You know where I'm getting with this? If you're a Christian, I'm pretty sure you heard the story. Now the Lord's gonna put the spirit that he put on the Pharaoh of Egypt when he chased Israel into that river. I believe it was I forgot which. I think it was like I'm not sure. The Mediterranean Sea. When they crossed that sea, they split the waters, and he put the spirit into the Pharaoh to chase after them, and they got to the other side. The children of Israel got to the other side. That Pharaoh and his army were crushed by the waters. That water just slammed in. It slammed in. It killed all of them. That's the spirit the Most High is going to put on the heathens. Alright? That come over to try to subdue the man that came from the sea. And the sea is referring to the sky. Alright? The sea is referring to the sky. When it's morning, it's a blue sky. Alright? Also, space is not what it seems. What these liars tell you. Outside the firmament is water. And in the ancient times, the space, alright, they even knew about space, man. Space is water. It is also called the sea, or the heavens. Alright?
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 8. Now go on, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, rebellious people, lying children, that will not hear the law of the Lord.
This is what the Bible is going to be told. Alright? This is a summary. This is a summary of what the Bible is about. What the Bible was written about and for and for the reason. Alright? So it says that write it before them in the table, which is a scroll, and note it in a book. So after the scrolls were books. And they were all put into one book, a Bible. Alright? And this is the summary. That this is what the Bible's about. That this is a rebellious people. Now who is it talking about? That these rebellious people, it mentions it a lot in the scriptures, starting from Genesis on down. Alright? The Israelites. Alright? They're the rebellious people. Lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, the law of Yahweh. The Israelites were the only people on the planet Earth given the law. Continue.
Which say to the seers, see not, to the prophets, prophesy not unto us great things.
To the seers, to the seers, to the prophets are seers. Alright? They're telling the seers that they see not. They're telling the seers that they see not, that they can't visualize it. And telling the prophets to prophesy unto them. They're telling the prophets that they're not prophesying unto the right things. Or straight up, prophesy not unto us right things. They don't want it. They don't want the right things.
Speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. That's what they're telling us to do. That's what they're telling us to do. They want us to be just like those false prophets, to bring you damnable heresies that will bring you swift destruction, as well as us swift destruction. Because if we did that, we're not giving you warning. And the blood shall be on your hands. The blood shall be on our hands. We're not prophesying unto you the right thing. But since we're prophesying unto you the right thing, you hate us for it. Ye hate me because I tell you the truth? That's why Yahushua was so hated. They didn't want the law. Because without Yahushua, there was no law. What does word in cause Jesus? The reason I say that is because our people completely forgotten the law, that it even existed. And guess who and you believe that there was never law before. But guess who came and bring the law back? What does word in cause Jesus? Alright? What does word in cause Jesus? Brought the law back. That's why he says before him there was no law. But now since there is, they hate me for it. They hate me for it. Because with the law comes the curses. And they were living through the curse. They're about to live through the curses for life. And that's what the prophets were out there to tell them. You're going to go through the curses. And after the curses, this and this and this is going to happen. Those are the prophets from before. Now the prophets are back again. Alright, this is it.
Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
That's what they're telling you. That's what they're telling us, more like. Get you out of the way. Turn aside from the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease before us. That's why they're telling us to prophesy to cease. Prophesy unto us not right things. Prophesy unto us smooth things. Because if they don't remember the law, they want to forget the Most High. They don't want Him. Our people are super stupid, man. Our people are the dumbest people on the planet Earth, man. Our people are so dumb, man. What's more sad is that the heathens come up to us more than you do. And well, you know what we're telling you? You were kings and princes. You had all the women that you wanted. Alright? And here you come over. Nah, man, nah. I'm a slave. You're basically saying I'm a slave and I forever will be a slave. That's what you're telling us. You're dumb as fuck, man. They're always they hear us and they just walk past every single time. Every single time. Saying to the men, hey, man, these men are crazy. What are they talking about? Nah, they're crazy, man. You don't even do your research. Continue.
Wherefore, thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in aggression and perverseness and stay thereon.
You despise this word that we tell you, man. And this word is faithful and true. Every single part of it is true. And you hate it because it is true. And you hate it because we're the light. Why? You're living in the darkness. You're asleep on the bed. And we'll open up the curtains. We open up the curtains and you didn't even expect it. And you're like, oh, close the curtains. Oh, stop. Let me sleep. 5 more minutes. And that 5 minutes turns into 30 minutes. That 30 minutes turns into an hour. And that hour turns into 2 hours. That curtain's staying open. Like it or not. Whether you hear or whether you forbear. This word is going to come out. And what this is preached to unto all the world, unto all of the word of Israel. Alright? Then shall the coming of the Son of Man be. And as did that day, if you didn't turn from your way, if you didn't turn from your wicked deeds, guess what's going to happen? The biggest genocide this world has ever seen, slaughtered by the Creator Himself, through His only begotten Son. It's going to be the greatest genocide ever. Many of our people are unprepared for that. Many of our people are looking forward to what these damnable heresies have told you. Oh, Jesus is coming to save everybody. No, He ain't. Think not that He comes to set peace on earth, but rather the sword. tired of hearing it. Yo, the video that Hockey were watching this. That woman just left out of the thing with her dog, so walked the dog. She walked just like a few feet away over there. Didn't even look like the dogs. So she had 3 dogs. Didn't even look like those 2. Didn't even look like the dogs even did their business. And she already went right back in. It's probably in her head. It's like, I'll walk them later. When these guys are not here. Alright, okay, I'm gonna find this. This is Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace. That says Yahushua. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Yahweh is what this word means because God, whose only begotten Son, Yahushua. Hashem means in the name of. I'm going to repeat it again. Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. But a sword. Is he coming to bring the sword to a big demon? The original sin says Esau-Edom and his damnable heresies, his blasphemy, and our people ignorantly push. You know what? If you actually want to think about it, he is bringing a sword to the devil. But it ain't no big demon. No, it ain't no big demon. It's a man. It is a people. A certain people, and all of them that want to be with that people, and all of them that was with that people, alright? And then turn from them. And that man is Esau-Edom, the so-called white man, or E, that's how we call him. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 51. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth? Question mark. Suppose ye I come to give peace on earth. I tell you no. Nay, no. I tell you no. But rather division. He's bringing division. Diversity? Ha! What a joke. He'll laugh in your face. What about LGBTQ? Pah! What a joke, man. But if you do here, you gotta take this video down.
Okay, you guys. I see you guys here all the time. So,
What?
are you like role players or something?
No. We're prophets of the Most High. We're out here to bring remembrance unto the children of Israel and to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom according to the scriptures.
What sect, what group do you call yourself?
What group?
Yeah.
This is the only place where you'll find the truth. This is the doctrine that we teach. There is no group to it.
Ruby. You know me well, huh?
We mean what to our people, but to everyone else, I ain't gonna tell him the group. That was an Edomite. I ain't gonna tell him the group. So he can come over to be another scoffer on the board now, man. Nah. We ain't looking for people like that. And as you heard that Edomite, he sees us out here all the time. He sees us out here all the time. In season, out of season. In season, out of season. In season, out of season. We can repeat it. We keep constantly warning our people. Constantly. So the Most High wants us to stop. we will stop. And on that day, everyone that didn't listen, like, you seen in the movies a homeless man. But you always seen in the movies the homeless man holding up a sign saying the end is nigh. They're mocking the prophets. That's what they're doing. Because we wear garments, alright? And we don't always look so shabby. We don't always look so, what's the word? Moderate. That's how they say it. We always have that stricken face, like lightning, like Yahushua. Serious face. Alright? And you know, it doesn't matter if we look pretty or not. If we were in sackcloth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that. Not just that. 2012. I believe Independence Day had that too. The end is nigh. Holding up a sign. We're not holding. We're supposed to have signs here, but we don't got it yet. We need income to get it. But we're gonna get signs here, and it is gonna show the outcome that is gonna happen to this place. The outcome, thermonuclear fire. You know, thermonuclear fire in the chariots of the Most High. And if any man tries to get that mark of the beast, many of you Christians, you might as well just warn him. Warn him right now. Revelation chapter 13. Revelation. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16.
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16.
If we done 17.
And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand and in the forehead.
This is referring to the mark of the beast. Many Christians and Catholics cannot break it down. But the true men of the Lord that worship the Most High in spirit and in truth, whether you hear or whether you forbear, you are going to hear this warning. You are going to hear this warning, whether you hear or whether you forbear. If you're an Israelite, you need to hear this warning. You do it, the outcome isn't going to be pretty. You're going to take in the same cup as them that did wickedness in the first place. All these heathens, you're going to have the same punishment as the heathens. That's the proper way to say it. Mike. And speaking loud. You gotta get the warning out, man. At the top of your lungs. Like a
And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Now, if you go into the word mark, you got to do your research. Mark of the beast. If you go into the word mark, it goes to karagma. No, karax. Alright? And that's in what was that? Say Yiddish Hebrew. Karax. And then you take from karax to Greek, which originated from the ancient Hebrew. Now, that goes into karagma. And karagma means to pierce, an incision. That's what it means. Mark of the beast is the Arphaid. You heard it once here. In the very near future, you will see it everywhere. You take the mark of the beast, and you're gonna die. I'm gonna tell you straight up. It's no different than you getting a branding, being, oh, animals have RFID prototypes in them. Alright? When you adopt a pet from the pound, you get an RFID or a chip inside of them or a GPS. RFID has GPS. Now if you take the RFID chip, you are now owned by the so-called white man. Because he has the power over the system. Alright? He has the power over the system. So he gives you power whether you can buy or whether you can sell. If he doesn't like you, he's going to take that ability away. If you aren't with the Lord in that day, you're dead. Now if you're a man of the Lord, you're not to take that mark of the beast. Continue.
And that no man might buy or sell save from that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You are not to take it. Well, the outcome is Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying, with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Now, if you take that mark of the beast, if you take the RFID chip, radio frequency identification, and you put that in your right hand or in your left hand, any hand it is, in your arm or anything under your skin, you are to be with that fire and brimstone that is going to be poured without mixture. Now, that wine, let's go to Hosea.